The 80s started out kind of rough. The economy was in bad shape. People couldn't find work. People were just plain discouraged. Luckily, that didn't last too long.
It didn't last too long because Ronald Reagan came in at 1980's time of need and started kicking some major butt. But we won't get to him right now. At the moment, we are starting at 1980s, starting with Mount St. Helens erupting, exploding almost about half the mountain. Oh my gosh!
Sadly, at age 90, Colonel Sanders dies.
Following up with some more bad news, the Cold War is going on full force in 1980. As you can see, the Cold War was a devastating time for the US.
On a happier note, afros and mullets were in full swing. Hey, that guy looks like me!
Along with those interesting new hairdos, MRI scanners are also new to 1980. As you can see, that little kid is getting scanned right now. He looks scared.
Well, not everything about the 1980s can be all fun and games. Well, the United States is in a bunch of debt. People spend too much money. It's all fun. It's all good.
But that debt might be worth it, because some money was spent on the classic awesome game, Pac-Man! This game became instantly popular, and was later followed up by the almost as fun game, Space Invaders.
Played by Burt Reynolds, the bandit had a long way to go and a short time to get there. Keep on running, Burt.
Speaking of performers like Burt, John Lennon, a singer of the famous group known as the Beatles, was unfortunately stabbed in 1980. Oh!
Even though John Lennon died, the US launched its first space shuttle, the Columbia, in 1980.
Although that great launch happened in 1980, times were also hard in that year, with the economy being so bad and all. But look who it is! President Ronald Reagan coming to save 1980.
MTV came out, people went nuts for it. They needed it almost as much as we need food. And that's that.
Some more awesomeness was the space shuttle that launched the first woman in space, Sally Ride.
Oh yeah! Sometimes you just gotta love technology. New compact disc, you can take your jams wherever you want. Shake and bake!
Speaking of shake and bake, the new movie E.T. is wicked! Yeah!
In 1983, Scarface is released, starring Al Pacino and his little friend.
Just a quick update on the Cold War. It is still in full effect. And on this map, you can see where it's happening.
Along with many other technological advancements, the cell phone is created.
Really?
Yes, Connor, it is.
And yes, Josh, Star Wars, Empire Strikes Back, and Return of the Jedi came out in 1980 and 1983.
Like the cell phone, technology was booming. This is the first Mac ever created and sold.
Along with crazy things, the Detroit Tigers won the World Series for the first time since 1968.
Yeah, boy! On a sadder note, the first female Prime Minister of India, Indira Gandhi, was assassinated on October 31st, 1984.
On a happier note, bacon in 1984 cost only 89 cents.
Shake and bake!
Aw yeah, now I know you guys are hungry.
With even more good news, The Karate Kid was released in 1984. A big hit, of course. Daniel-san?
And now not good news, well I guess it kind of is good news. The Titanic was found finally in 1985. Woo!
In 1985, a revolutionary idea was introduced. A new operating system for computers, Windows. Wow!
Speaking of systems, the Nintendo gaming system comes out in 1985 with popular games such as Super Mario.
Later on in 1986, Top Gun with Tom Cruise, oh yeah, is released. Yeah!
Another awesome person is Mr. T, making the show The A-Team come out in 1986, and it's awesome.
I'm picking the food! Another popular item of 1986, the waterbed! Took up 26% of mattress sales.
A third interesting new thing was the all-famous handheld gaming system, the Game Boy.
Later that year, the first 3D video game was introduced. Whoa!
On an unrelated topic, the awesomeness of Ronald Reagan ends, for his presidency has hit the expiration date. But don't worry, he did his job keeping the US economy under control.
Remember this, bro? Well, now he's got himself a brand new digital cell phone. First introduced in 1989.
And now ending in 1989 pop culture, The Beach Boys were very popular that year.
Many great things happened in the great 80s, but we could only showcase about 35 of those events, which was very hard to pick 35 events from 120 super rad events.
The 80s were truly magical, fun, surprising, and full of many events that changed society forever.